am I, Duncan? Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to make up for that lost time at the end of the stream. So apologies, but hey everybody, how you doing? Good to see everybody. A minute 45. No, I'll just make up. I'll give you that minute 45 seconds back at the end of the stream, I promise. So hey guys, hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend, and hope you're ready for more Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth 2 Prosecutor's Path. So, as a quick recap, let's see. If you guys remember, well, we were investigating the case of the attempted assassination on the president of Zhengfa, which turned into a murder of his bodyguard, even though the president was not harmed. What we learned last time is that, well, we got the president to admit that the whole assassination attempt was just a ruse, a way for him to gain more, to be more popular, basically, in his homeland, because his numbers were starting to decline, and he thought that if he would look like he survived an assassination attempt, it would make him more popular. But now that he admitted that, there was one more thing. Well, there were two shots. The first shot was part of their ruse, or their show, where supposedly someone was shooting at him. But we know that there was a second shot, and that is the one that killed the bodyguard. So we're still looking into that. Now, what we proved, the Zheng Fa, the other bodyguard, the second bodyguard, tried to make the case that, if you remember, I forgot, Miss Swift, the reporter, that she's the one who did it because she had a gun with two empty casings in it, in the, what do you call it? Not caliber, no, well, the round rolly thing. So he tried to make the case that that's her, and we asked for. We asked the text to look for fingerprints on the gun, and they found no, not fingerprints. I'm sorry. We found the bullet that was shot that killed the bodyguard, and we had the text look at it and look at it ballistic markings and they matched the gun that was found that Miss Swift has. The round bullet thing. Hold on, I forgot the name. But this part. See, it has two casings that are, or two bullets that have been fired already. That's what I meant. I forgot the name of the part though. Not caliber, something with a C though. Anyhow, so we found the bullet that killed the bodyguard. And we found out that it matched the revolver that Miss Swift has, that we found in the trash, which surprised everybody. But then we realized that there was a moment that the case was taken from us and given to Zhengfa authority, and that's when we gave all of our evidence to the bodyguard. And that's, we realized, that is when he switched between his own gun, his own revolver, and the one that was found in the trash. Cylinder, thank you. I know it was something with a C. No, cylinder. Definitely cylinder. So yeah. So, and then we realized that that if he switched the guns, he also must have switched the bullets. So that it would also seem that two were already shot. And that's basically how we ended last stream, where we think we just made our point. That the evidence that he's lying, or that we are questioning the evidence, rather. So here we go. That evidence is this. You call that evidence, Prosecutor Edgeworth? You're trying too hard. Certain traces were left on this gun. Traces that prove this gun belongs to you. Show it to me. What kind of piece you got? A rook? A bishop? It better not be a pawn. The traces nightly left on the gun are fingerprints, exactly, because he had to switch the bullets themselves. So even though there were fingerprints of his on this gun, which is likely because he held it during when we gave him the evidence, there shouldn't be any fingerprints on the bullets if it was actually Miss Swift that shot and killed the bodyguard, Mr. Rook. You left your fingerprints on this gun. Objection! Fingerprints? Ha! That should be expected. I handled the gun earlier when I seized your evidence. Of course my fingerprints are on it. Objection! But what if the fingerprints are in a place they should not be?
What? That's not possible.
Allow me to show you. There is one place where your fingerprints should not be. This piece of evidence will deal the final blow to your king. And that is, well, it's kind of hard to pinpoint like this, but right over here, really. There we go. Here, Detective Gumshoe, please have a look at the cylinder.
2 shots were fired, sir, but where would the fingerprints be?
Right on those 2 bullets. Well, on the casings, rather. You made the switch when you seized the evidence earlier. However, if all you did was switch the guns, you would have been found out right away. That's because the number of bullets fired by the 2 guns are different.
The gun found in the audience area had fired 2 shots, sir!
Then, what about Mr. Knightley's gun?
He fired 2 shots at the balloon when he was on the stage. You can just check, just say check and checkmate, not fucking in this final blow. True, but it's more dramatic that way, don't you think, Chairs? And later, 1 shot to kill Rook. 3 shots in total, not counting the number of shots he's fired since then. And after each of those times, you would reload the bullets. He said it himself, that every time he fires his gun, he reloads all the bullets. Tell us, Knightley, were you wearing gloves when doing that? Officer, in your report earlier, where were Knightley's fingerprints found on the gun?
Sir, the prints weren't just found on the outside of the gun. They were also found on the bullets as well.
If all you did was handle the evidence, why would your fingerprints be on the bullets?
Yeah, that's...
With this, it has been proven that you switched the guns. The gun, which fired the bullet that took the victim's life, it belongs to you, Horace Knightley. You're the one who stole Rook's life. You are the true assassin.
I'm...
Checkmate. There you go, Chairs. He was waiting for just the right moment. What are all those?
I should have been made leader. Me.
It's National Nut Day. Well, hope you gave a nut. Hope everybody. And that, wait, when you say here, you mean October 22nd. I did not know that. Well, just to honor... I got some nut for you. Well, just in honor of my American friends, I'm also gonna nut today, in honor of American National Nut Day. Yeah, US of A. Okay, well, I hope everybody nutted today, or is about to nut. At least once, in honor of National Nut Day.
Rook! That piece of scum! If it hadn't been for him, I would have had complete control over everybody! My assassination plan, it was perfect. My plan was perfect.
Detective Gumshoe, if you please.
Roger that, sir. Edgeworth! This game isn't over yet, you hear me?
You can still shoot the leader and everyone else in the room. Well, yeah. Only like the president is here, 2 officers. He's kind of outnumbered and outgunned. That's enough. The rest of this game will continue in the courtroom.
Grr. Damn it! Damn you!
And there he goes.
You have my gratitude. You exposed a murderer among my bodyguards, and for that, I am truly in your debt.
As soon as he stepped outside the plane, he reverted back to his king-like persona.
Some time ago, when I proposed the fake assassination plan,
You want me, and not Rook?
Rook declined. So I'm asking you, what do you say?
Alright, let's do this. I'll come up with a perfect plan. I can even use that guy as a chess piece.
When Knightley said that, his eyes were overflowing with hatred towards Rook. Frankly, I was quite anxious about asking Knightley instead of Rook. Now that I recall those events, he probably sensed the anxiety in my countenance. Perhaps that is what gave him the impetus for murder.
Mr. President, if you had not orchestrated that fake plan, this would not have happened. That is your sin. A sin that will not disappear.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. You have my sincerest apologies. I too must bear some responsibility for this. Even so, I am most grateful to you. I thank you for solving the mystery of Rook's death. I am scheduled to stay in this country for a little longer. But if any of you ever wish to visit the Republic of Zhengfa, you will always be welcome.
Oh lordy! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
I'm so happy for you, Nicole.
You were set up as the suspect for the murder. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact. You will have to submit to police questioning later. You should know that there is still a possibility you may be charged with some crime. Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this. I understand you want to catch a scoop, but there's a line that should not be crossed. I hear ya. I promise to reflect on this.
We did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was awesome. Prosecutor Edgeworth solved presidential assassination attempt. It's gonna be big news.
Big news. Mr. Prosecutor, would you mind telling us how you feel about solving this case? That was certainly a quick change of attitude. No comment. Don't be so ordinary. The reason is because this case is not over yet. That line. I'm kind of curious, what line is that you should not cross? Oh, it's like the Rio Grande line, I see. Goes around Naco, Douglas, Lukeville, and all the way to San Diego. So I could call this the Brownsville... Oh wait, is that just the borderline? Oh, that's just the US-Mexico border. I didn't recognize that at first. Okay, so you should not cross the Mexico border when going for a scoop.
Huh? Not over? What do you mean, sir?
What shows that this case is not over yet? Let me see. I think maybe this, the red raincoat. Oh no, this, of course, the calling card. Shelly the Killer. He was still not, we still haven't caught him and found out exactly what was he doing. Take that!
The killer's card!
The killer still hasn't carried out his request.
You mean killing the president?
I hope this doesn't turn into a larger incident. One that might span, say, 4 more cases or an entire video game. An assassination attempt on the president of Shangfa. News of this incident spread across the entire country. The mass media also hounded me as I began to prepare for the trial of Horace Knightley. Everyone had seen the news, and everyone was talking about it. However, amidst the commotion, nobody noticed that the game had only just begun. The end. Okay guys, thanks for joining me on the stream. That's it for tonight. We finished the case. I'll be back not tomorrow but on Tuesday, same time as today. You can check the schedule to see what time is it for you locally. You can also vote on the poll, and of course I am joking. We're gonna keep going right now to the imprisoned turnabout. Episode 2. What? Who's that? Knightley was murdered? But why? Could it be Shelly the Killer? Someone else? Another inmate? A guard? Huh? And another bell? And the light flickering. Could those be signs? A dog! Did the dog do it? Was it someone else?
He's not coming!
He's not coming, sir.
Nicole, obviously, she was angry that they tried to put them as the killer. Maybe. I wonder if they're gonna try and make her the scapegoat again. How long does he intend to keep us waiting?
No, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to get your cravat in a twist.
Ethan Rook's murder. 2 days after the incident, we visited the detention center. Naturally, we were hoping to meet with the defendant, Horace Knightley. His trial was set to begin the next day, with me serving as the prosecutor. Still, he is rather late. You there, do you know what's going on?
It's certainly strange. I'll try calling him one more time.
It's terrible! It's Knightley! He's been murdered!
What? What did you say?
Murdered? Inside the detention center?
Mr. Edgeworth, let's go check it out!
You there, take us to the crime scene, post haste!
Yes, sir.
Run. Knightley's not in his cell. I thought he was being held there.
What are you doing, sir? This way!
Where are you taking us, pal? Through this door is the...
Ah, it's the prison.
Prison? Then what were the small rooms back there?
Those cells we just passed are part of the detention center. They're used for holding suspects temporarily while they await their trial. What lies ahead is a facility that serves a completely different purpose.
This is where criminals who have been declared guilty serve out their sentence, pal.
It's the one place a great thief does not want to end up, Kay.
I'm opening the door now. Please follow me.
These hardened criminals. Should I make an egg sandwich, which will take a while, or normal sentence? Normal sandwich, I suppose. What does a normal sandwich include? Is it just exactly the same without the egg? There's no mistaking it. Knightley's dead. Moreover, he was murdered inside the prison walls. How exactly did this happen? Turkey, American cheese, lettuce, mayo, and bread. Oh man, that sounds good. Except the mayo. I don't like mayo. No eggs and bread. So same thing. So it's like the exact same sandwich, either with or without eggs. I say go for the egg, man. It sounds like a good sandwich, and if you add an egg, it sounds like a great sandwich. I say go for the egg. Treat yourself, man. You deserve it. I'd love for Chairs to just say, no, I just break the egg on top of the fucking sandwich and eat it like a fucking animal. Just lick the egg.
I can't believe something like this would happen to Mr. Knightley.
Yes, I can't believe it either. But the scene you see before you is unmistakable reality.
Besides, wasn't Mr. Knightley supposed to be in the detention center?
Yeah, what the fuck is this room anyway? It looks like there's a place for a horse? Or maybe a dog. Maybe the dog was here. What is this place? Maybe the body was moved. Because this didn't even seem like the place we saw in the prologue. Indeed, he was. Knightley hadn't had his trial yet. Before a suspect is found guilty, they're detained in the detention center's holding cells. They only enter the prison after they have received a guilty verdict. Oh, that sounds like a good fucking sandwich, Chairs. Hope you enjoyed that shit. Knightley should not have been moved in here.
Do you think he passed through those giant doors that we went through earlier, sir?
Okay, see you soon, Chairs. Huge metal doors in a long passageway separate the prison and the detention center. Let's see. Got the passage. Well, yeah. Well, the other way is through the offices, apparently. That will probably be an important plot point. Even though there's no door from the other side, like the only door to the cell is through the passageway side, not from the office side. Still interesting, though. As a suspect, Knightley wouldn't have been able to pass through. Floor plan. Okay, good. What happened to Knightley? In order to solve this mystery, we must first investigate the crime scene. Begin investigation. Okay. Well, first thing, of course. I like how Kay is my partner now, not poor Gumshoe. Well, first things first, we gotta look at this. It looks like, I don't know, like a medical bay or something for dogs? For the guard dogs? These look like operating tables for the dogs with some medicine. Over there, there's a bed? I don't know. What's with the fucking winch? Well, we'll check out everything soon. Horace Knightley, murdered right before his trial. Let me take a closer look. Okay, first of all, what the fuck is this doing here?
Huh? What's this?
Mr. Edgeworth has something similar in his office.
It's a portable chessboard. It was probably the victim's. Oh right, he loved chess.
Mr. Knightley enjoyed chess, right?
He was probably using it to pass time in the detention center.
Okay, pieces are stored inside. Thought to have belonged to the victim. Can I check this out real quick? Look inside if all the pieces are there? That might be important. Let me try and open this.
You can open it from there. Hurry up and open it.
Why are you getting so excited?
What are you saying? Doesn't everyone get excited when they're opening a box?
I think that probably applies to only you. Okay, well, it seems to me like all the pieces are in place. I was kind of hoping to get like a hint or something. Wait, what about this side? Is there a hidden compartment maybe? No. Okay, let's look at the pieces.
These are chess pieces, right? We saw something similar in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? But the pieces here are black and white?
Those are the correct colors. My pieces were custom made.
Custom made? That sounds like treasure to me.
Her eyes are sparkling. Does she intend to steal it? Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything special here, unfortunately. Black pieces too? Yeah, same thing. Okay. I don't know then. I don't see anything like special about this. Nope, we might discover something later, but right now nothing. Okay, next up. What about this glove? This is a rubber glove.
Yes, there's no mistake. It's a rubber glove.
Let me take a closer look. Okay. Oh, there's blood. Oh, and there's something written too. How do I switch this the right way? Kill Kate? No, we like Kate. For what? For something use. For inmate use? What does that mean? It says for inmate use. That must mean...
A prisoner used this glove?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But that's a bit obvious, isn't it? The fingers of the glove are covered in blood. This glove was dropped after the pool of blood formed.
Why is that?
Oh, wait, maybe Knightley used it as part of it. I don't know, maybe he was like on cleaning duty and that's why he was here. That could explain it.
Why is that?
If it was on the floor before the pool of blood had formed, the blood would have formed an outline around the glove.
Ah, I see. The blood would have only gone on the edges of the glove.
That's actually a good point. This glove was discarded after it was covered in blood.
That must mean the killer left it behind.
Indeed, it's highly probable. Well, it could still be that the killer used the glove somehow, but I don't know. At the very least, the person who dropped this saw the body. Interesting. You there!
What is it, sir?
Do you recognize this glove?
Yes, sir. The inmates use these for prison labor. That's odd. Rubber gloves are usually kept in the inmates' rooms. They're strictly regulated, so you can't just take them out.
Indeed, there are no signs of any other rubber gloves in the room. Maybe someone kept it for, I don't know. I have no idea, actually. I was gonna say as a way to escape, but... Okay, what about this fabric or whatever? Oh, is that a flag? Is that a Zhengfa flag? It's covered with a dirty sheet. Oh no.
There's a rope on top of the sheet.
Was Knightley tied up with this rope? Rope data jotted down on organizer. Well, it could explain maybe how the body was moved. If he was tied inside the fabric, maybe. Let's take a look under the sheet. we might be able to find something.
Yikes! This sheet is bright red!
These appear to be bloodstains. Bloody sheet. The bloodstains appear to belong to the victim and has a colorful pattern. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that it's definitely possible that he was moved using the sheet.
We still might be able to find something. Let's search this area a little more closely.
Okay. Oh, wait! What's this? There's something on his finger.
Let's have a closer look. Oh, it looks like an expensive ring.
Don't steal it.
What? I didn't do anything yet.
So what it... Oh, it's just a regular ring, I guess. So nothing special about that. Anything else?
Yikes!
Oh, we did this already.
It really is bright red, sir.
These appear to be bloodstains.
A rope and a bloody sheet. There might be something else.
Yes. Let me check this area again in case I overlooked something. What could I be overlooking here? No, damn it. I accidentally pressed that. I still think the ring might be important. Also the fact that his left cuff is... Cuff, right? These are cuffs. Is the button is open. But let me check that ring again. There's something on his finger. Nothing important with the ring at all? I didn't see anything else about this. You think here I might be missing? No, same thing again. It seems I'm missing something. Maybe it is this.
The blood from his neck has stained his brace. Has stained his brace bright red.
The cause of death was most likely from his neck wound. He probably died instantly. He couldn't even cry out in pain. There are small bumps on his head. Are these bruises?
Maybe after he was stabbed in the neck, he fell back and hit his head?
I wonder. At this point in time, there are too many unknowns. Maybe it was hit in the back of the head, taken here, and then murdered. That's also a possibility, I think. Kay, do you have your digital camera with you? I'd like the detective to take a photo of the body. Would you let him borrow it?
Sure thing. Here, Gummy.
Thanks, pal. All right. I'm taking the picture, sir. Still, he's wearing some awfully dirty clothes.
There appears to be dirt stains in several places. Crime scene notes. Cause of death, penetrating wound in the neck, died instantly, covered in dirt. There are small bruises on his head.
He's wearing those clothes even though they're dirty. He's just like me, sir.
Detective, I hope you realize that not everyone shares your lack of hygiene. Okay, what else could I be missing here? Is something on his cravat, maybe? His necktie? No. Seems that no matter where I look on his body, it's the same. Okay, what else? Maybe there's something with the logic? I think I only have one piece of logic, though. Yeah. Well, yeah, we already know that poor Detective Gumshoe was very much underpaid. What do you have to gain by admitting that? Well, he's kinda, in the first game, was kinda asking for a raise a couple of times, so maybe this is his way of making sure Edgeworth knows what a miserable life he has, or that he's underpaid. Because he really does need a raise from what we've heard, at least in the last game. Damn it, same thing. I feel there has to be like some sort of significance to the ring, but I just can't like get it yet. I can't find anything. What, is it something about his shoe, maybe? No, same thing. I think I've found everything I can right now. Also, is there any significance to this? What is this, anyway? It's covered in mud, up to the wrist.
Maybe someone was playing with mud in the prison? I want to get in on the action too!
Do it on your own time, not when we're investigating a case.
Okay, so there's mud, and there's mud all around us. So I think it's safe to assume that the glove belonged to him, and it was okay. My theory right now, he was working, I don't know, in the yard or something with a glove, and he got hit in the back of the head. That's why there are bumps. He was carried over here. But then why the sheet? That's odd. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. Anyhow, I think that's all I can find right here, right now. Let's keep looking. What's up with this?
There are a bunch of strange tools here.
I didn't see anything out of place.
I'm kind of picking up on the scent of animals.
Do you have special smelling abilities or something?
No, it's just a feeling, but I can smell the scent of a treasure.
Remind me to lock up all my valuables in a safe.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I want to steal your valuables.
So you would steal someone else's valuables? Oh, hey Toombs, how you doing? Anything special here? No, same thing. What do we have here? Nothing. Cleaning supplies?
There's a wash basin over here.
Oh, nice. What you eating? Sandwich? Are there any clues that could be useful to this case?
I don't smell any signs of treasure.
I'm searching for clues here, not treasure. Okay. With a lot of work on scene. Oh, nice! Hope you have fun with that. Turkey wrap. Damn, that sounds good too. Fuck. Everybody's eating so fucking well. Oh, and Sim is here too. That's great. Good to see you, man. A whip.
We won't rest until we've stolen every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Indeed. This is quite a large area to investigate. Press the Y button to switch screens. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh, hey Wada. What's up? What about a Nene? No Nene yet. We might find one though. Okay, so let's start by, well, obviously, we got this hook here, or winch. It's a pulley.
Is that used for prison labor too?
It looks like it. Never rest until he inspects every nook and cranny. Oh yeah, Wada. Never rest.
There's something I want to ask you.
Don't even think about dangling on the hook.
Huh? How did you know that's what I wanted to do?
Somehow, I had a feeling. Okay, what else do we have? There's this.
It's a cage. Inside the cage.
Oh,
It's a cage inside the cage that is the prison. It's like Cageception.
was Inception out by the time this game came out? This game came out at 2011. Maybe it's just a translation joke. I believe the correct term is prison cell.
They're the same thing. You need to look more at the essence of things.
Actually, it's more important to get the correct information. Whatever. Well, I didn't see much here that's important. Got some wood, some of that, the rope. Is this also part of the winch or whatever it's called? Oh, Inception was in 2010? Really? Oh my god. Where does the time fucking go? Wow, 7 years ago. Holy shit. God damn. Oh, pulley. Yeah, okay, so same thing, nothing. Oh, wait. I just noticed there's like, no, that's probably not important since I can't really mark it. Okay, let's go down. Check, of course, the whip. Those are some colorful sheets. Oh, it's the same sheet as the bloody one we found. What are they used for, I wonder? Okay, so it was wrapped around here, or maybe it was laid on that? I don't know. Very, very weird.
You're the most eye-catching thing in this room.
They don't fit in with a prison.
There's a whip placed on top of the sheets. It reminds me of the whip lady. Maybe she left her whip here?
Welcome back, Chairs. How's your sandwich? I doubt she'd ever leave her whip behind. No idea who the whip lady is, but apparently the whip is not a major issue here. What are the other... Bloody sheet and stacked... Okay, these two definitely belong together, but I'm gonna use them a bit later. I want to look at these other things first. There was a rope near the body as well.
By the way, my special talent.
If it's about to rope escapes, there's no need for all that now. Nice, good job, Chairs. Bone up the teeth.
Aww.
Does she want to show it off that badly? Okay, nothing special about that. Anything over here? That green stuff? No. This part of the pulley, maybe? Nope, same thing. Okay, so I guess that's it for this side. Let's keep looking. This section of the room is covered in dirt. Oh! Oh, so it's very possible that he was working in here since it's covered in... since there's dirt and mud. And we got a muddy glove and muddy... clothes. So things are starting to come together here, I feel.
The dirt is soft and has footprints on it, sir.
There are too many footprints. It won't be easy to identify them all.
Until the forensics arrive, we probably shouldn't tamper with this area.
Detective, please don't trip and fall in the dirt.
I'll be careful, sir. I don't want to get my favorite coat dirty.
Well, dirtier, surely. I'm all worried that you'll mess up the footprints. Okay, so we gotta leave that alone for now. Can we do anything with this vent? No. Okay, so I think we've inspected pretty much everything. At least that's how it feels. Let me try and use these two and we'll see if we can move on. The sheets stacked here have a very distinctive pattern.
It's the same as the bloodstained sheet!
That's right. Okay. Don't steal my lines like that.
Hehehe. Mr. Edgeworth, you shouldn't get caught off guard like that. I'll never lose my edge as the great thief.
I thought she was on hiatus. Bloodstained sheet data jotted down on my... Okay, found near the body. There's a stack of them inside a workroom. Workroom A, very colorful. Well, we've collected quite a bit of evidence.
Hehe. With the three of us here, it's a piece of cake. Right, Gummy?
That's right, pal. We're the invincible trio.
It's too early to start celebrating. There's still something we haven't found yet.
Huh? What haven't we found yet, sir?
The murder weapon, of course. What is missing from this crime scene? Surely. The murder weapon that took the victim's life has not been found yet.
Ah! Now that you mention it, you're absolutely right, sir.
Detective, get your act together. Isn't that the most basic of the basics?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry about it, Gummy. I didn't notice it either.
That's not much of a consolation. In this prison, dangerous objects that could be used as weapons are strictly regulated. It'd be quite dangerous if the inmates got their hands on them. Obtaining a murder weapon and carrying it around is not an easy task.
I see. You have a point.
What was the murder weapon? And where did it go? That could be the key to solving this case. Huh? There are visitors here already? Who is it? What? Who's this guy? Shit, what voice should I give him? I'm not really sure. He's got buck teeth, so maybe something with that.
Sorry to barge in like this. Is this a crime scene?
You're...
Huh? You... Aren't you?
He's smooth.
The piercing gaze, the furrowed brow.
'Tis been a long time, Mr. Shields.
Yes, yes. That frilly thing around your neck. That stiff greeting. There's no doubt about it. Prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Fancy meeting you here.
Is that smooth enough for you, Wada? Should I try smoother? Hold it!
What are you saying, pal? Mr. Edgeworth's not that old. Not that old, man.
Detective, it's fine.
Oh, it's you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I thought you looked a bit young. You two are so similar. Looks like your Uncle Ray got you two mixed up again.
You never change. How many years has it been since we last saw each other?
I've already forgotten. Your Uncle Ray has been overseas these past few years. But you know, there's something I still haven't forgotten about you and your betrayal.
A really stereotypical Asian accent for this guy? Okay, sure thing. Sandwich was so good, I might make another one after this stream. Oh, damn. Definitely do it, Chairs. Definitely.
I'm getting some bad vibes over here. Do you know this guy, Mr. Edgeworth?
Allow me to introduce him to you. Raymond Shields, attorney at law. Oh, he's an attorney. For some reason I thought he was a detective.
Oh, it's Attorney Ray Shields at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Like that accent? On which episode? I haven't seen like the latest episodes. Oh, I might have seen that one. I don't quite remember. Is that good enough? I only saw 2 episodes from the new season, but they were really, really good. As usual. I'm doing great? Okay. Thanks, man. Yeah, they're really good. Oh, Wada. You've been waiting for that one.
I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir.
Hey, Faraday. Nice to meet you. I'm a great thief. But I'm currently on hiatus.
Toomey, do you ever feel kind of bad about the episodes? Because sometimes I feel like he kind of goes over the line. Let me hear that for a second.
Okay, I'm not the best at this, but maybe something like,
Oh, would you like me to park your car?
Okay. I'll try that.
Oh, great thief. Where? That sounds romantic. How wonderful.
I'll keep working on it. I know it's not perfect.
Oh, Mr. Shields, you get it, right? I'm currently recruiting new members. The registration forms are easy to fill out.
Could just walk away and... Yeah, but sometimes they're just like so... I mean, you're right. I don't really feel bad about this, but sometimes it's just like because it's real. Like even the... What was it? Like even in the, I think it was in the first episode of the new season where he had like the two guys with warts, and it was nice. Like he found them a job, but then they just sat around all day. Like I felt just a bit, like a tiny little ting of feeling bad. Not enough to make me stop watching the episode or anything, obviously, or the show. And oh shit, it's Mori boy. How you doing? Mori the spaghetti boy, which turned into Mori boy.
Oh, that's splendid. Uncle Ray would love to join your little gang. I'm sorry, but we're only accepting bright, cheerful, and energetic girls.
Oh, Toonby, sounds like you would make a good fit.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's too bad. Well, how about I hug then, as a sign of affection?
Wow, you creep.
No! Oh, I guess not. Hee hee hee. This isn't Europe after all.
Mr. Shields, what are you doing here?
Oops. Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. Preventing the attorney from investigating the crime scene is the Von Karma way, isn't it?
Who's holding it?
Hey, you've been going on about Von Karma this and Von Karma that. What's your problem, pal?
Hold it! Detective, restrain yourself. This can't be helped.
Huh?
Mr. Shields, are you the defense attorney for Horace Knightley?
Oh, that's right. Or should I say, I was his defense attorney.
Mr. Shields is the defense attorney. If Knightley had not been murdered, I would have been going up against him in court. I should listen to what he has to say. Well, let's talk to him, I guess. Oh, I can choose. Oh, right, I forgot we can do this. Also, I like his theme. Since you received the request to represent the victim, that must mean...
Oh, yes. Your Uncle Ray was supposed to meet with Knightley Boy.
As was I. I had planned to meet with him, but then we heard the report of the dead body.
I even bought him a California roll.
Oh, no. Oh, it's a boo wave. I see. Let's see how long it can go. How long will the boo wave go? Mr. Shields. Sorry, the accents are getting a bit mixed up. Mr. Shields, you can't bring food into the detention center.
Ah, is that right? Well then, would you like it?
No thanks. Oh, hey Dolan, what's up?
Still, to think that Prosecutor...
How are you standing on your feet? I remember, like, in the morning you said that you had, like, 2 hours to wake up for a 12-hour shift or something. Did you get some sleep at all? Yeah, that was a pretty good combo, Mori, not gonna lie.
Still, to think that Prosecutor Edgeworth actually meets with the defendants. All defendants are guilty. Wasn't that the Von Karma way?
That is a thing of the past.
Huh. Is that right? So, you sure you don't want it?
I feel like shit, but I made it usual. What do you mean? Oh, you made it as usual, I see. Still seems like you're kind of tired there. You're just like waiting, you're pushing till the night to get your sleep schedule in order? Or is it just like completely fucked up by now? I told you, I don't want it. Okay, the victim. Did you meet with Knightley?
We met yesterday. Oh, they called me over as soon as Knightley Boy was arrested.
Oh, morning shift tomorrow, I see. Trying to get some. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but oh, another hour wake. Okay, yeah, sounds reasonable.
He was being quite hostile. Oh yeah, he mentioned you. He talked about how you interfered with his plans.
He probably said some nasty things about me. Even if he hates me, I'm fine with it.
Man, the two of us had a great time talking about you.
Mr. Shields, you also talked about me.
I frequent a visitor's room here quite often. It's been a while since I had such a good time.
So you're a regular at this prison.
Hey now, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here as an inmate. I'm here to visit an old acquaintance of mine. We usually meet as a visitor's room, but I've also been here before.
Then I should ask him about this room. This room was where the body was found. Do you know anything about it?
Ah, this room, eh? Here's a pop quiz for our prodigy prosecutor. Which of these three is the name of this room?
What? I don't know. None, probably? I don't know. None of these seem right. It's workroom A or something. I have no idea. Wait, maybe no, in the floor plans it just says cell, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Workroom A. See? Workroom A, workroom B. So, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Why does Edgeworth wear that white collar thing? Well, he's just stylish. That's just his style, dude. Don't be jealous. Just because you don't wear that to court, Maury, just because you can't pull it off, doesn't mean you need to be jealous of Edgy Boy here. I know, it's probably all of them wrong, but... The morgue?
Well, there is a dead body in here. Anyone who saw the dead body would naturally think the same thing. Well, let's reveal the correct answer. Prosecutor Edgeworth's answer is... wrong. The correct answer is the workroom.
I knew that. All three choices were wrong. I hate it when he does that.
The inmates carry out various kinds of prison labor in here. It also serves as a rehab program, allowing them to receive job training in prison.
So, how do they monitor this room? Who is in charge of the keys to the entrance?
A Prosecutor Edgeworth. Even your Uncle Ray doesn't have all the answers. Hey, you there. Could you tell us?
Yes, sir. This room doesn't use any locks and keys. Instead of locks, the doors are equipped with sensors.
What do you mean by that?
All of the prison inmates are wearing electronic bracelets.
Oh wow, isn't that high tech?
When a bracelet passes through a door, it activates a sensor and... an alarm will sound. After a certain amount of time has passed, the bracelet will emit a painful shock. If the bracelets are tampered with, it will emit an electric shock 3 times more powerful.
Yee! That's terrifying.
It's to ensure that the inmates follow the rules, although it does seem a bit harsh.
That's why whenever an inmate goes through the door, a guard has to accompany them to deactivate the sensor first.
And that's that.
Did any of the inmates use this workroom today?
In the past few days, no one has used this room. I'm sure of it.
So not one inmate has entered this room today. Okay, interesting. If that's the case, it raises a contradiction with the crime scene. There is something in this crime scene that should not exist. Or rather, there isn't something that should exist. I don't see a... Whoa, well that explains the open button on the cuff. He didn't have his bracelet. It was probably taken off. I will use my powers of deduction and inspect the crime scene again. Wait, maybe I can just like present him with something? I don't know. These are all I have. If you played with him, maybe he knows something about the chessboard or even the crime scene notes. Let me try that.
Likely boys seem to enjoy playing chess.
Yes. Had we met under different circumstances, I would have liked the chance to play against him.
I see. Your Uncle Ray is not great with his mental games.
You must be joking. I've never been able to beat you once in a chess game.
Well, that was in the past. Against the famous prodigy prosecutor that you are now, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Let's just leave it at that. He's never been one to easily show his hand. Okay, what about the crime scene notes?
The Knightley boys seem to be enjoying...
What? Wait, what? That has nothing to do with... I guess that's just the generic answer he gives or something. Okay. So, do you have any logic? No, we don't have any logic points. I'm not really sure what am I missing over there in the crime scene. Let me see here. Well, they kept saying that I might be missing something here, but I think... What if I target specifically this? I think I even see a mark there for the bracelet. Hmm? There's something... No, not the finger. Might be having some issues here. What about the blood pool? No, that's also part of his body. What does the deuce do? Forgot. Oh, this spot's someone connected to the... Oh, I see. So it's not that spot, but rather this one. Yeah, this should... A prisoner's bracelet, so this should be it. Eureka! This piece of shit, I was wrong. This piece of evidence shows the contradiction with the crime scene.
Could you be more precise about where the contradiction is?
Around here somewhere.
Please be more specific, sir.
There's something in this room that should not exist. Do I have the evidence to support this claim? I was thinking the other way around. Wait, maybe his bracelet is on the other hand. Or is that going to be again about the blood? Yeah. So what do I have that can prove that something shouldn't exist here? I don't know. A rope, got the bloodstained sheets. This maybe? I don't know. What did this say again exactly? Install sound alarm in response to a prisoner's bracelet. Well, he shouldn't be here, but I'm not sure if that's what we're talking about. I'm really not sure what this might be. Ideas are welcome right now if anyone has them. Let's see, covered in blood and mud. Well, the glove could be here because this is where they do their work. There is something here that shouldn't be. The sheet, maybe? No, there's a pile of sheets right here. I'm really not sure. Maybe it's the ring? I feel like it might be the ring. I'm gonna try one more time, I think. And risk getting it wrong. Good chance I'm wrong, though. Eureka! Shit. God damn it. Something in this room that should not exist. Do you have the evidence to support this claim? I'm not sure. What do I have here that doesn't belong? Oh, the whip! No, maybe not the whip. Checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. I think if he says that, it means that there's nothing here to find. Let me try the whip one more time. I can't deduce anything here either. No, colorful sheets. A whip placed on top of the sheets. The Nene. Where do I find the fucking Nene, man? I can't examine this yet either, right? Because the texts aren't here yet. Yeah, or forensics, rather. I might have to ask my partner here for some help.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, both, I guess.
So this is what a prison is like. It's been very educational.
You're more enthusiastic than I am at gathering information.
Mr. Edgeworth, you need to work harder at gathering information. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble when the time comes.
I don't think the time you're talking about will ever come. But I do need to gather more information in order to complete my logic and catch the killer. So there's something I'm missing in this room, apparently. But also, let's talk about the security.
Just as I thought, the security in the prison is very tight. Looks like it won't be easy to break out of here.
Instead of breaking out of here, perhaps you should consider not entering in the first place.
It's all because those sensors that detect the bracelets.
Seems to be agonizing over it.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, don't just space out like that.
Oh, congrats, Doomby. Hope you enjoy it.
Let me think of a way out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Why must I do such a thing? Okay, I'm not sure what kind of hint that was. Maybe if I show her this.
I believe that even a great thief has rights. For example, we have the right to choose what we want to steal.
I guess she doesn't consider this valuable. Shit. The sheets, maybe? No, nothing. Okay, what could I be... So the only clue I'm getting right now is that I'm missing something. Maybe I can talk to... to Gummy?
Yes, sir. He was arrested on the afternoon of the 25th and was killed the morning of the 27th. I never expected the criminal to become the victim, sir.
Well, in a sense, aren't criminals usually the real victims of society? Yes. It doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth.
Maybe the killer killed Knightley? He couldn't let anyone who had seen his true identity live, or something like that.
Are you talking about Shelly the Killer?
If he was the killer, then he would have left his calling card behind. Besides, didn't we also see his true identity as well?
That's right. And we're still alive, sir.
Still, to commit murder in such a place is not an easy task. How did the criminal murder Knightley? Okay, well so far Gummy has even less help than Kay.
It's nice that the prison and the detention center are connected, sir.
They just assume their gender. What? Whose gender? Shelly the killer? We met him. We saw that he's a guy. Who else's gender could we assume here? I think we've met everyone we're talking about.
As they both get to share the visitor's room, it's actually quite convenient.
I think I missed something there. Well, it is an unusual design, but it is convenient for the visitors.
Why do the detention center and the prison need to be separated in the first place, sir?
The suspects go in the detention center, while the convicts go in the prison. They might seem similar, but they're actually two completely different facilities. They could not identify as that? Well, if you say so, Chairs.
Those cramped, dark, and uncomfortable cells all seem the same to me, sir.
If you're still having trouble understanding the differences, why don't you step inside one?
I think I'll pass, sir.
Okay, so no help at all. Okay, it definitely seems like, okay, something that's here that shouldn't be here. I'm guessing the chess? I mean, there's no reason that the chess piece would be here, right? Oh, hey, Cheese, how you doing? I'm thinking maybe the chess. I don't know. Like the portable chess. But what do I work that with? Maybe I'll try this with a door sensor, even though it's really weird. But I don't know. The game has done weird stuff before. It's the only thing I can think of right now. Eureka! Shit, god damn it. I don't know if I have the evidence to support that claim. They keep saying that I'm missing... Like, they said a couple of times that I might be missing something here. Where was it? Something... Let me check this area again in case I overlooked something. He keeps saying this, and I'm not sure if it's a hint or not. I keep thinking that maybe it's something with a ring, but it's not. Small bumps. Maybe the small bumps shouldn't be there? I don't know. Anything over here? No, still something on his finger. Even on the zoom in, I don't see like anything that looks special here or something. Let me go over all of my evidence again just to be sure. Well, this isn't relevant right now. The floor plans, I don't think they show me what shouldn't be here, what is here and shouldn't be here. Unless, again, maybe I'm missing a piece of evidence, but... Maybe I need to talk to the guard. Haven't done that yet, I suppose. Also, what's this? Is this the door, or...? Oh, that might be it. It's a reservation form that lists the inmates who are scheduled to use this room. For some reason I thought that was the door, and that below is just like a regular grate. Or I thought it was like part of the door.
There are numbers written here.
Probably they're prison numbers.
I'd hate to be called a number, like T4137.
That's probably a reference to something. Maybe Star Wars. Yes, that is why we are born with a name.
I'd rather be called Great Thief or the Terminator.
Oh, it's probably... It might have been the Terminator's model number, come to think of it. T417, something like that. What about your name? Oh, shit, that wasn't good for anything. God damn it. What was that option? Oh, talk. What about him? Is there anything out of place?
Yes, sir. If I had to say,
What is it?
there's a dead body over there.
Yup, that's definitely out of place.
If you notice anything else out of place, please be sure to tell me. Shit, well, no one's being any help at all. I don't have anything else to show him. Can I present him with this, maybe?
Ah, ha ha. There, sir. This evidence holds the so-called key to the case, right?
It's possible.
Yup. Then hold on to it closely. Hurry, hurry. Put it away.
He doesn't think much about this. Okay. I really don't know. There's a chessboard, there's a bloodstained sheet. Cause of death? I don't know. He keeps saying the same thing. Okay, so none of these are of any importance at all, except maybe the chess. Like he does have something specific to say. Whoops, something specific to say about. Yeah, he says that he enjoyed chess. Yeah, and he keeps coming back to this. Oops. God damn it, no. Pressed the wrong button. Well, he brought some food. The food shouldn't be here either. Nothing in here. Treasure. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. It's definitely something with him, but I can't figure out what it should be. It's, again, probably something like really simple and I'm overthinking it or overlooking it somehow. What can I deduce here? I don't see anything special about these either. They all seem right to me. The number of pieces seems to match. Damn it. Again, if anyone has any ideas or tips or hints, I would really appreciate that right now. Let me try and look at this again. Looking at this again. Well, I got the rope. Got his shoe. Got his other leg here, maybe? You know, they keep talking about the sheet. Bloodstains, the sheet is bright red. Maybe the glove shouldn't be here? The rubber gloves used by the inmates. It's unnatural for one to end up in this place. This is in direct contradiction with the evidence. Really, this? I would think that this would make sense that it's here. Since, like, you know, they work here. This is the gloves they use to work, and this is a room where they work, so... But, okay, I guess I'm missing something.
Huh? Why is that?
From what we just heard about the inner workings of the prison, the rubber gloves used by the inmates should not be present in this room. Well, no, unless he was killed while he was... But then again, nah, I guess that is weird, since he wasn't scheduled to be here today, I think. Let me present some evidence to support my reasoning. I think on this we need to use this piece of evidence, finally, the door sensor. Right? I don't think there's anything else. Like, he already told us that they're numbered, but I don't think there's anything else that covers it as closely as the door sensor. Only after we got the door sensor evidence, he told us that, like Edgy told us, that we need to... that something is out of place, or that doesn't belong. Eureka! Finally. The inmates cannot freely enter this room, as they're wearing bracelets that set off the sensors. According to the guard, it seems that no inmate was scheduled to enter this room today. So yeah, I guess that's true. It shouldn't be here. Even if he is, even if he was working or something, I wasn't here. However, a rubber glove used by the inmates was left here. That is a direct contradiction.
Then who left this rubber glove in here, sir?
I don't know. Yet. However, it seems that this rubber glove is connected to our case. Oh, investigation complete. And I get my health all the way back up. Excellent. Guard, aside from the inmates and prison guards, does anyone else have access to this room?
Well, this is a prison facility after all. Only inmates and prison guards come here.
Hold it! Mr. Shields, oh.
Hold it! Here. What are you saying? There are others that come in here. Aside from inmates and prison guard, there are certain things that can enter this room.
Are you talking about them? But they're...
Oh, he's probably talking about the dogs. Mr. Shields, what are these things you speak of?
It should be obvious. You came all the way here without seeing one, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Usually, you can find them walking around the prison facility. Well, you'll see one once you leave this room, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Hey, you're just saying that to get Mr. Edgeworth to leave, pal.
What now? Don't you trust me? Mr. Detective, you have a big body, but a small mind.
What did you say, pal?
Hold it. Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Come on, follow me. I'll show you what Uncle Ray has been talking about.
Why are there fucking rocks in the middle there?
This place is a little different from a normal prison.
Oh, there are all kinds of animals.
There are more than just the prisoners and guards living here.
They have bunnies and pigs and cats and ponies and monkeys. Oh my god, these are the luckiest fucking prisoners. Animals.
Yup, animals. Yummy, yummy animals. According to the guard, they introduced animal therapy here several years ago.
Oh my god. This is it. This is the life. imagine being in a prison where you can, like, you don't have to pay rent. You get your own food delivered to you. You get to be in a gang, and you get to play with like fuzzy animals. Wouldn't that be like the best thing? Imagine if you could get like if you'd be like, I don't know, a really good, if you would behave like really well, maybe they would even let you, I don't know, play video games or something. Like even, I don't know, something like nothing violent, but still. Like games like this even, they're not violent. You don't kill anyone here.
Each prisoner is assigned one animal. In other words, they receive a pet partner.
Oh my god! That's even better!
Huh. That seems kind of fun.
Plus, learning to take care of their pet is a great qualification to have.
Ah, so you mean that workroom?
Yep. That's where the prisoners practice taking care of their pet.
So then, the thing you mentioned that could enter the crime scene is...
Right. These animals.
Hold it! But that doesn't make any sense, pal! Why would an animal leave behind a rubber glove?
Oh, quite right. But the fact remains that they could have entered the crime scene.
Mr. Edgeworth, can you please talk some sense into this man?
Mr. Shields, are the animals allowed to go wherever they please?
Most of the doors in this prison are fitted with sensors. The sensors not only sound an alarm in response to the prisoner's bracelets, they also respond to the animal's microchip and open the door for them.
Microchip?
It's like a tiny machine embedded under the animal's skin. Yummy, yummy skin. All it takes is a simple injection, and the microchip is inserted.
That sounds painful.
I've heard it's not that painful, but anyway. Since the animals aren't criminals, they're allowed to move around freely.
How ironic. The ones with the most freedom in this prison are the animals. So sensor data updated. Prisoners can't move freely, but opens doors for animals, sounds alarm in response to a prisoner's bracelet. Okay. Oh, so they take off their bracelet, they don't just like deactivate the thing. So that's why he doesn't have a bracelet. So that makes sense.
But still, they can't go out of the prison. The prison's entrance does not have a sensor. Or?
Oh, that's the bell. We heard that in the murder too. What's that? Is that a bell?
What's that?
Maybe that's how they tempted like the dog or whatever animal it was to go into the workroom? Oh, it's the doggo! The doggo that was in the murder. He's definitely a part of it. What's this? This dog? It has a bell on its collar. Was this the sound that we heard earlier? It doesn't like us. I think it's an old doggo.
Mr. Edgeworth, why are you glaring at each other?
I mustn't lose.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're not good with dogs, are you, sir? I'll tame that dog myself. Here, boy. Here, boy.
Oh, poor Gummy.
It completely ignored me, sir.
Compared to the other animals, there's something different about this one. I'm sensing a great hostility towards me only.
Well, now that I've introduced you to the animals, what's next on the agenda?
Of course, we question those related to the case, pal.
Yes, we should gather information about the state of things when the body was discovered. I think we should also look at Knightley's cell to see if he left anything of value there. Any hints or something.
We'll start with you in that cell. Tell us what you know. He's completely ignoring me, sir.
You there? Do you know anything about the incident? And before he's mute.
He's scary.
Don't be so cold. Come on, you can talk to us. Oh, how about an introductory hug?
It's time.
What was that?
Sorry, was Uncle Ray's joke a little too much?
What? Is that a polar bear cub?
Exercise time.
This man is clearly odd. Again, if anyone has any ideas for his voice, hit me up. I need to get some answers from him. Your name is?
Me. I'm prisoner number D259. J. Elbird. Gotta raise my metabolism. Can't let my muscles rest.
Muscles aside, it looks like you've lost a lot of weight.
Half of the match is won even before it's begun. Yeah. Gonna make the weight limit.
Thanks, cheers.
Are you entertaining some kind of tournament? Perhaps as a boxer? Yeah, I'm a former boxer, but exercise is just a hobby of mine.
Well then, it sure looks like it's the bear's hobby too. Hee hee. He's hanging on like an apron. So cute.
This is Rocky the polar bear. He's my partner.
He's loosened his tongue. Maybe we can try asking him now. Where were you and Rocky at the time of the incident?
I don't know anything. I got nothing to say to you.
That's for me to decide. Now, answer the question.
Didn't I just tell you? I know nothing.
He has no intention of talking.
In that case, you've got no choice but to use that.
Yes, if he insists he has nothing to do with this, we'll just have to prove there's a connection. Mr. Elbird, by all means, you will tell us what you know. Also, I gotta hand it to the fucking translators here for J. Elbird. It's kind of, I don't know, it's cute in an obvious way, but it's still cute, I think. Yes, chess mini game. I love this. Now, let's analyze the situation. Oh, he's got two defenses. A fighting stance. It seems that he has become agitated. In these circumstances, a direct confrontation will be pointless. When my opponent becomes agitated, I should calmly wait and see. When I see an opening, I will not hold back. Now, let's question him about his knowledge of the incident. To start with, I'll ask about his movements today. I'll have to tire him out before the sound of the bell. Begin logic chess. Can you tell me what you have done today? Answer me!
If you want to fight with me, get into your fighting stance.
He's agitated now, right?
What? Are you throwing in the towel already?
This is not a fist fight. Welcome to the war. That is chess. By the way, hasn't all that moving around tired you out?
Don't underestimate my stamina. You want to test me with that body of yours?
Is it gonna be the same, or...?
I ain't tired at all. Well, first off, I held back in my training today. I just stayed quietly in my cell.
Quietly? Then what's with all that sweat?
Buzz off. That's all I gotta say. I'm getting a little tired.
You're a well-trained boxer. However, you need more practice in the art of lying. Getting a little tired? That's not possible! You said you stayed quietly in your cell just a moment ago. Yes! One down.
Rocky, it looks like this is gonna be a tough opponent.
Oh shit. Weight's off. This man looks like he's still hiding something. Next, I'll ask him about the time of the incident. Yes, time up. I do not need to use fists. My words alone are enough for a KO. What were you doing at the time? Did you notice anything? Just guessing. When the incident occurred, did you notice anything unusual about the prison? You're tired already? Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered! No, it's not.
Rocky, did you hear this? I got no time for jibba jabba. Wanna eat a knuckle sandwich?
Ah! That was a wasted remark. When he gets worked up, he enters his fighting stance. During those times, I should calmly wait and see, and strike when he drops his guard. Yeah, but it didn't seem like he was in a fighting stance earlier, was he? I'm gonna try again. Yeah, he's not in a fighting stance now. Let me try. Answer the question! What was the situation like at the time of the incident? Okay, there we go, that was right.
Sorry, but I got no answers for you. I was asleep then. Rocky was too.
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Shit. I chose the wrong one. Maybe I should try another line of attack. Do you recall what you were doing at the time of the incident?
Sleeping. Rocky was too.
The incident happened just a few moments ago. You look wide awake to me. Let's see. He's in a fighting stance.
Muscles strengthen while they're rested. Sleep is important.
Well then, I'm sorry to have woken you. Rest is a part of training, right?
Oh? So you get it after all. Not bad, Mr. Prosecutor.
Oh? I don't recall ever introducing myself as a prosecutor. How did you know?
That's...
The conversation we had when we first entered this room. Were you, by any chance, eavesdropping on us? In that case, there's no way that you could have been asleep. You lied to us. Yes.
You got me there. You pack a nice punch. Yeah, I lied about sleeping. So what? I was just exercising in this room. You got a problem with that?
Well, I now know he was awake. I should remember this clue. Okay, now I can go over here. This should wrap things up. Did that. I was asleep. Let's try using that clue.
Stop telling such an obvious lie. Didn't you admit it earlier? You were exercising. Oh, it's still not over.
Looks like I just ate a counter.
Your back's against the ropes, and there's no way out. Just confess already.
Hey, quiet down a bit. If outsiders like you make a racket, you'll frighten the animals again.
Again? You've been persistent. However, I'm afraid you're about to hit the mat. You said again just now. Did something happen earlier? To frighten the animals?
Oh yeah. Gah! Damn it. How could I have gotten sucker punched like that? Yeah. There was this great scream back then. It startled the animals. Damn! I would never have lost in a real ring.
Checkmate. Logic chess complete. I believe this proves that you do know something about the case.
Damn. Okay, I'll talk.
You didn't, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't lose focus, Kay. The real game has just begun.
Hold it.
No.
Hold it. Let's just stop for a moment. Uncle Ray's got one important thing to say. It must be fate that has brought us together after all these years. Oh, I have received the opportunity to observe your skills carefully, and I'll be giving a detailed report to that person about how much you have grown.
That person. Von Karma? Oh, it could be, Phoenix Wright, maybe? Why would you report to him, though?
Who is that person?
You didn't know? The truth is,
Hold it! This doesn't concern Kay. She doesn't need to know.
Mother, you scared me. Don't get so worked up.
You can do what you like. It doesn't matter to me.
How you have been leading your life ever since you were tainted by the Von Karma way. I'm sure that person would be interested. I feel it's my duty to report it to him.
It's either Phoenix Wright or, I don't know, or some new character could also be. Or maybe the head prosecutor?
I'll expose your mistakes here. I won't let you disappoint him any further.
Mr. Edgeworth, just what are you guys talking about?
Don't concern yourself with it. Our only opponent now is Elbird. Well then, let's hear it. What do you know about the case?
You're gonna be sorry.
Oh shit. Oh, now we can, okay. About the incident.
Recreation time ended around 10 a.m. I returned to this room and went straight to my training. Just as I counted to 2, I heard a voice shout out, "Ah! I've been stabbed!" It sounded like someone in pain, calling out for help, but I couldn't do anything since I was locked up in my cell. So I went back to my training.
That's odd. You really weren't bothered by that shout.
Even if I was, there was nothing I could do.
Also, what is he doing out of his cell?
Look out for number 1 before you look out for others. That's the basic rule in prison.
Indeed. Even if he wanted to take a look, he'd still be locked in his cell.
All that training equipment... Is all that training equipment yours? You seem to have quite a collection.
I get them from the supplier.
Supplier?
You can get just about anything if you put in an order. It's our secret shop.
Interesting.
That's quite convenient. So, if Uncle Ray wanted a cute girl, in that case, you should order a book on how to give testimony. Because I'm going to knock you down for the count in one hit.
You're gonna knock out me? You're gonna KO me? Stop getting around.
Hey, don't ignore your Uncle Ray.
Also, is that just like a pedophilia reference from Ray there? Okay. I didn't notice anything particularly weird except the fact that he said that he wasn't bothered, but let's just press everything for now. Hold it! Recreation time.
There are people from the outside who come here and sing and dance to entertain the people on the inside.
That's great! That does sound like fun.
And you participated in this event?
There are a few opportunities to mingle with the outsiders. After recreation time ended, I
Entered this room and went straight to my training. Hold it! So, what exactly does your training entail?
to build up stamina and rhythm. I jump rope.
What? In such a small room? Isn't that dangerous for Mr. Bear? I mean, Rocky?
Rocky's a smart one. When he sees me grab my rope, he clings to my chest.
You're able to jump rope while holding a bear?
He's a weight I'll gladly bear. Rocky's.
Wait, sorry.
He's a weight I'll gladly bear. Rocky's my best partner. So, today I started my jump rope routine as usual. However,
Smarter than your average bear, probably. Does that count to 2 or heard a shout? Yeah, it's probably going to be the next one, but let's keep pressing. Hold it!
Could you describe that voice for me?
it was the voice of someone whose life was in peril. I could tell.
Really? That's no laughing matter. In this voice, you heard it quite clearly.
You've never heard the scream of a cornered man before? I told you, the man was screaming for his life. Of course I heard it clearly.
It's like someone in pain calling out for help, but... Hold it! Was that all? Did he say anything else?
That was all. He didn't say anything important after that.
That's for me to decide. I'd like to hear it, if you please.
If you really want to know that badly, how about I recreate the scene for you right now?
No. Sorry. That was a stupid thing to ask. Mars, you should apologize too.
This point is vital. I'd like to clarify it if possible.
Come on. Please bear with us. For Uncle Ray's sake, okay?
Whoops. Press the wrong button.
Anyhow, I heard the voice, but
Couldn't do anything since I was locked up in my cell, so I went back to my training. That actually sounds pretty legit, but he could have yelled or something for the guards, I guess. Hold it! You were able to concentrate on your training after that scream.
if I were on the outside, I'd probably go over and take a look out of curiosity. However, inside this stupid cell, I'd have to get permission to go anywhere.
Have you considered breaking out of prison?
That sounds more like something you try to do.
If this place wasn't a prison, Mr. Knightley might have been able to get help.
I don't believe he could have been saved.
But what if someone had come running to his aid?
Albert is clearly lying. But what possible reason would he have to do this? To find out, I have to point out the contradiction. Shit, well, I don't know. Let me look at all my evidence. I guess recreation time was in the hallway, maybe? It's the only place I can see right now. Or maybe... No, that's not likely. Maybe down or up the stairs over here and to the right. But I don't see any contradiction here. Basically saying that he... What was it? That he was done with recreation, he went back to his cell, trained, heard a scream of someone being murdered, and then kept on training. I don't think this is helpful. Rubber glove, no. Rope. Oh, the died instantly, maybe. I was gonna say something about that, but now that I think, yes, that's definitely a contradiction. If he was supposed to die instantly, there wasn't supposed to be like any scream of pain. Unless it didn't come from the victim. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of right now. A voice shout, "Arg, I've been stabbed." Yeah, I think this is definitely it. Objection! Mr. Albert, can you hear my voice clearly?
Are you mocking me?
The victim received a fatal blow to the throat, which means he couldn't possibly have screamed. Oh yeah, that too. If it was in the throat, he probably couldn't scream too well. So, why did you hear a non-existent scream?
There should have been a scream.
There should have been one?
Dang it. I had to rip that smug look off your face. Yeah, you're right. I never heard a scream. The one who heard it was the guy in the next cell.
The next cell?
The next cell?
Who's this dude? What's up? Yeah, I heard the scream. Recreation time had just ended. It happened after we returned to our cells. So then, I tell that guy, I heard a great scream. Can you describe that scream for me? Sure. I never told that guy about the contents of the scream, though.
Hey! Someone! Come quickly! A man's been...
Something like that. Oh! So someone did find the body, so that glove must belong to them. Interesting.
So it wasn't the victim.
But rather, it was the first person to discover the body who screamed.
I see. That solves that mystery. So, there was nothing wrong with Mr. Albert's testimony.
Is that really true? Or is there still a problem with Albert's testimony? Well, I think that he should have seen someone. No? Or rather, that if he didn't hear it, maybe, and he talked to him, maybe he didn't, maybe he wasn't in his cell at the time? Well, there's got to be a problem. I'm just not sure what it is, so let's see if they'll throw me some clues. Yeah, even Wada agrees with me. Thanks for having my back, buddy. No. In this case, a new problem has presented itself. Mr. Albert, why did you not hear the scream?
It's odd that you didn't hear the scream, sir. Hey, you! Why didn't you hear the scream, pal? Hey! Do you suspect me? I was shut up in this stupid cell the whole time. I could have killed someone in the workroom. impossible, wouldn't it?
Yeah. None of us could have killed him. If we could have killed him, we would have already killed you guys by now.
You guys, don't think you're going to get out of this prison alive.
I nearly forgot. Despite being locked inside these cages, these guys are still dangerous criminals.
Looks like we got ourselves in a pretty bad situation here.
What can I do? I can't talk to them in these circumstances. Whoa, who's that?
Who was that?
Who the fuck are these guys? That can't be Francisca, right?
Please be silent.
What? Who are you? Can't you see we're busy here?
To meet the fuckboy and the justice bitch. Oh, I just realized that by whip girl they meant Francisca von Karma earlier. She's justice bitch. I'll guess I'll give her a bitchy voice then, and I'll try to give him a what does a fuckboy sound like though? If you got any references, that would be great.
Silence is golden.
What the?
Now, your hands. You shall remain silent while under the judgment of the law. You should be thankful. You get to live your life without the need of money. You are to receive the blessings of the goddess of law. Guard, if you would please.
What? She's gonna release him?
Congratulations. You get to spend the night in the disciplinary room.
Oh.
Huh? That's... No! Not there! Anywhere but there!
Are they gonna take the bear too? That's not fair. It's also not really fair to separate them.
Accept this wonderful blessing. Let your heart be reborn. Cast away your sins.
Stop it! No!
Oh, goddess of law, give this man your blessing. I thank thee.
You are...
My name is Justine Courtney. I am privileged to be a judge, an emissary of the strength of the law.
A judge, you say? Why are you here? Yeah, I got it. Justine Court something, yeah. Yeah, I like how the translators put some effort here. I think I got it, Wada, thank you.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I came to meet with you personally. I convey the will of the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee. That is my appointed task. Prosecutorial Investigation Committee? What's that? Do not use that name so lightly. Those are the sacred words of the goddess of law.
Oh my god, she is annoying. I'm glad I gave her this voice.
Well, since little Kay doesn't know, Uncle Ray will explain it for her. The PIC is an assembly comprised of 11 members. Their job is to check if prosecutors are doing their jobs properly.
If I'm not mistaken, its members are elected from politicians and those of legal profession. So, I take it you are one of those members?
Indeed, I am thankful they judged me worthy of such a task.
Oh, it's off the fucking charts here, chairs.
I too am thankful that I was able to meet you here. Ahem. How about a hug of thankfulness?
Overruled. The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee also shares deep ties with the Bar Association.
Hey, I was just kidding. No need to make that scary face.
So your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them? Well said. May you be blessed by the goddess of law. Our job is to remove problematic prosecutors from their cases. And so, those people not fit to be prosecutors will be stripped of their prosecutor's badge.
What business does this whatchamacallit committee have with Mr. Edgeworth, pal? We're in the middle of the investigation here.
Wait, whose objection was that? Oh, the fuckboys. What does a fuckboy sound like, though? I don't know.
Wow, you're thick. Seriously, how thick-headed can you be?
I don't know, that's just the vibe I'm getting from him.
Just who do you think you are, pal?
I was waiting for that, Wada. Actually, I don't know, should I go on for 2 more minutes? I'm gonna go on for 2 more minutes. If by 5 past the hour I'm still not done, I'm gonna have to go. But let's see if we can get to a resolution or a better place.
Me? I'm a prosecutor. Sebastian the Best is my name.
He's gay? It's a bit of a gay voice, but I don't know, just something about his attitude seems like condescending. It's more of a condescending voice, I think. With a bit of like a gay lisp, I guess. But it's meant to be mainly condescending.
Sebastian the Best is my name. Haven't you heard of me? At the prosecutor's office, everyone calls me the Best. I'm so beloved there.
Yeah, his voice is a bit similar to her, because I feel like they're a good pair.
I've never heard of you. Hey you, Mr. Flatfoot. You've heard of me, right?
This is the first time, pal.
Oh well, it can't be helped. There's no way someone who's so thick on the intake could have good ears. Don't you mean slow on the uptake? I suppose it's only natural, as Sebastian only became a prosecutor last month.
He's just a rookie prosecutor.
Right. The best rookie prosecutor in the office. Or so he plans to be. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here to clean up the mess you made.
What do you mean?
The PIC intends to have me replaced. That much is clear. Mr. De Best, I know what you're trying to say. However, I have not been informed of this. Your Honor, I would like an explanation. Very well. The judgment has been passed under the name of the Goddess of Law. The incident at the President's welcoming event and the murder of Horace Knightley. The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee has declared that you will be taken off this case. And Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case. That is all.
Smash!
What? You can't just take him off the case like that, pal.
Your Honor, I thought I asked for an explanation. The judgment is guilty. The Goddess of Law's verdict is absolute. Objection! I have done nothing to warrant being taken off this case. You don't remember? Very well. In that case, I shall remind you of your past crimes. You boarded the President's plane, which was protected by the extraterritorial rights. Yes, but a guy was being held hostage and forced me to do it, you bitch. And then, of all things, you ordered a search of the President's personnel. A single mistake could have sparked an international incident.
Whoa, what the fuck? She's like half Von Karma here.
You crossed the line as a prosecutor. You've gravely overstepped your authority.
Objection! I'll admit, my actions have gone against the rules. However, if I had not taken that risk, I'm certain the truth would never have been found, and also a man would have been killed. I've never considered my actions a mistake.
Overruled. So, you're saying that as long as the ends justify the means, it's alright to ignore the rules. That is an extremely dangerous way of thinking. No one is above the rules. That is the spirit of the law.
I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your way of thinking. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's already 8 past the hour, and even though I promised I'll make up for being late by 1 minute and 40 seconds, it's been even more than that. So, you guys actually owe me 7 minutes right now. I'm gonna stop right here since I really need to, like, you know, get ready to sleep and shit. I got work tomorrow. I'm sorry. So 8 past. So yeah, I'll be back. I will be back on Tuesday though, not tomorrow. I'm taking the day off. I'll be back on Tuesday, same time as today. You can check the schedule to see what time it's for you locally. Let me also save right here. You can also, we're at the second case out of 5, but you can still vote to choose what game I'm going to stream after this. The link is on the Twitch page. You can only vote once, but you can also edit your vote as many times as you'd like, if you have a change of heart. And you can also, of course, request new games for me to play in there. So thank you for watching, everybody. Bone Up the Teeth, cheers. Hope you enjoyed that egg sandwich. Like I said, thank you for watching, everybody. Of course, I'm loving this game. Hope you guys are enjoying it at least as much as I did. And feel free to follow me. If you enjoy the stream, feel free to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or Steam to get notifications when I start, or on Twitch and YouTube to watch my past broadcasts of this and other games. So that's it, guys. Hopefully there will be another stream real soon on SafeCityHeroes.com, so make sure to stick around. Thanks for all the help. Thanks for, I don't know, just keeping me company here. That was great. And I hope to see you guys real soon. Oh, and hope that all of you have a great week. And that's going to pass real quickly, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday, or maybe even sooner. So, Marco.